In a recent Breakfast Club interview, Gucci Mane and Keyshia Ka'oir spoke about how they manage their mental health and their marriage. Ka'oir explained that she organizes Gucci's life from clothes to travel to help him focus on his art. And I'm gonna be so you want to say
no, go ahead.
That is something that every man really needs. That's like a blessing to have in your life. Not everybody gets that.
This goes with the last topic. Gucci Mane is a guy who's been a provider for a long time. He's provided her the lifestyle she's lived. Mm-hmm. And as a wife, she's done everything she's supposed to do to kind of provide for him the life he wants.
Hell yeah.
Like that. And I think he's probably happy because I'm sure he has space for himself, space for her, and everything like that. And it's kind of like the dream situation. As far as we know, we don't know these people directly.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, we don't know them people, y'all.
Yeah.
But this kind of goes hand in hand with the first video where it's like Gucci Mane has probably been given by his wife the space to be himself and be happy because she's able to alleviate a lot of the pressure off of him.
Oh, hell yeah.
The way he alleviates pressures off of her. Mm-hmm. Because she said in the previous video, not this interview, but previous interview, she was like, she organizes his clothes, like what he wears for his shows and his tours and his videos, that type of stuff. She probably organizes like
she manages the finances too.
His finances, yeah. Because remember, he went to jail in 2015, and he gave her like several $1 million, like all his money basically.
Yeah.
Like several millions of dollars to manage, like keep it safe, hold it down. He probably thought that she would just like not spend it and just save it. She ended up making more money.
Or flipped it.
Yeah, investing it, making more money. So
flipped it.
She's kind of done what a lot of people want out of a partner. Is like, as a man, you want somebody that allows you to have that space where you can kind of, I'll handle this, and now you'll help me handle this, and we'll do it as a team. And this is what really, like, to me, marriage is like a team, and it's teamwork, and this is really an example of that. So I'll play it. She goes into a lot more about like his mental state and like how he has these bouts with schizophrenia and stuff like that. Which I did. Did you know that?
Yeah. Well, before the video, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Take his apps off his phone. First thing I do, I delete Instagram. I delete everything. Even if I got to change his password, I'm changing it because I don't need the public to know he's having an episode. You realize you'd never know about any other episodes since September 13th because I control that. Because you're not going on Instagram, you're not going on Twitter, it's deleted. You know, and I just control everything at home. And now before the episodes come, I catch it. So that's why he hasn't had another one. And how you catch that is he doesn't speak to you. He wants to be left alone. He don't eat. He does not sleep. Text messages, there's a period after each word. And I'm like, you're going through an episode. You're sick. No, I'm not. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Why do you think that? You're not speaking to me. Well, there's nothing to talk about. I said, well, that's not how you speak to your wife. And I'm like, you're sick. And we snap out of it right then.
Wow. You know, we heard Kim this week say how Kanye just used to give away their cards and stuff when he would go through episodes. And in the book, you talk about
I did that.
You just used to be giving away stuff.
I gave away jewelry.
Money.
And jewelry cost so much.
Money.
You know how much it costs for jewelry? Like, I would give my friends jewelry, and like they know I went well, they'll take it.
Damn.
They take advantage of you.
I felt like, damn, they know something's going on with me, but they'll take it. So it's like, when I got out of jail, like I cut off all my friends. My old friends, I'm like, damn, they were taking advantage. Like,
I wonder what the psychology is behind that. Like, why when you going through an episode, you feel
give away money and I don't know.
You don't care about nothing.
Because the money it's not, you kind of like in a warped world. It's almost like, it's a psychosis, you know what I'm saying? It's not, you dealing with stuff like, you hearing voices.
Yeah, they have voices.
You know, and you hearing voices too, like, it's telling you to, you know, you might think that Charlamagne I might think that you trying to fight me, you ain't even did nothing. We be like,
sorry to cut the video off. This is a pretty long video. We gonna watch our whole thing, but I just be, every time I see a Gucci Mane now, I go to the comments, they're like, I don't know, this still must be a clone of me. And it's like, are black people that cooked that like, if someone generally fixes their life and disciplines themselves, works out and gets healthy and everything like that and betters themselves, it doesn't act a fool all the time anymore, he's a clone?
I still think he's a clone.
Why would they clone Gucci Mane?
What you mean? Real influence.
If I'm the federal government, or I'm the shadow government, whoever has cloning potential, why the fuck would I clone him or Jamie Foxx or Kodak Black or whoever else?
So what are you saying? You would go for
I would clone MLK and bring him to life and be like, he's back, and I would tell him what to say.
I don't think people would believe that, though.
I'm not cloning Gucci Mane, bro.
Gucci?
I would have, in 09, I would have cloned Michael Jackson before he died, like, yeah.
No, but here's
Now go tell him. Go tell him to be in gangs.
So you gotta realize the clones ain't gonna be 1-on-1 for the person. And Michael Jackson, people love Michael Jackson too much. People love Michael Jackson too much to be like they will know when something's wrong with Michael Jackson. I'm not
talking about the 1-of-1 or if it's perfect clone. I'm talking about the importance of a person. Gucci Mane is, let's be realistic here. He's an F-list celebrity at best.
F-list is insane.
At best.
Yeah, you playing with him. You playing with Gucci, man, Mr. 1017.
They probably clone Lil Wayne instead. That's why you go around telling his cool stuff all of a sudden.
Hey, you might be on to something.
Remember, Carter 2 era, all that, he was definitely pro-black, all this, pro-anti, he talking about police brutality and all stuff. And all of a sudden, in 2016, he's talking about, I never was racist in my life. Police never abused me. You're from Louisiana, what are you talking about? You're saying none of that shit. And maybe he's right, but come on now, be realistic. Be realistic with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he got cloned. I don't know. They probably trying to get Kanye for a minute. They can't keep track.
Kanye's clone.
He's not.
There's like 20 Kanyes.
No, he's not. That's just him. His mind might be different every other day. He ain't clone though. Oh, you want to finish the video?
Yeah, let's finish the video.
Like, bro, I ain't did nothing to you. What's wrong with you? Like, I'll be like trying to fight you, Charlamagne. Like, you did this. You know what you did? You stole something from me. And you be like, bro, I ain't stole nothing from you. But in my mind, I'm like, it's the truth. So that's what I used to deal with.
How did therapy and the self-work change your relationship with anger? And like, do you still wrestle with that same inner voice that you talk about throughout the book?
I don't. I don't. It's like I seen a therapist. I gotta so taking medicine that prescribed for me, what she thought, and it worked. And I haven't had any other problems.
You know, I always. You don't think this is like promo?
For what?
Just like. I'm not trying to denounce it. It's like a serious question though.
He probably is about to release an album or something, right?
He released it called Psycho.
I'm sure it's a media tour.
That's what I'm like.
That's normal. It's probably opened up at what the album's about. I understand that. I mean, yeah, of course it's promo, but I don't think it's nefarious in that way. I think I don't think it's evil promo. Like, I don't think he's lying to like just say. I think he's being generally honest. I think because Gucci Mane's been through a lot, bro.
No, I know.
But he's older now. He's almost 40, right? He's 40, something like that?
40, I think.
So he's grown a lot. I'm sure he's been wanting to tell people this stuff, but he probably now feels comfortable in himself to be open about it and be like, look, you know, I know y'all see me before as this tough, like gangster, whatever. I've done some wild stuff in my life, which we probably can now see that was probably because of his mental health state, while he was doing what he was doing back in the day. And drinking so much lean, all type of stuff and whatever. So I think now he's probably opened up and he's older. He's like, you know, I'll be honest, like, this is what I'm going through and my music reflects that now. Y'all gonna hear that. So I don't think it's like a, you know, just for the hell of it type of thing. We've seen that before.
Yeah,
from him, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
When people have episodes, what sparks it, right? Do you know what sparked the episodes?
I think drug use,
stress,
not sleeping combined. It wasn't just like, okay, I drank the lean. It was also I'm drinking lean and I had like 5 or 6 charges, open cases. So I was so stressed out. So, you know, I'm going to the studio and I got all these artists. I'm steady working hard. You know what I'm saying? So from the outside looking in, you would think that I'm not fazed about it. But it's almost like I pushed the cases out my mind. You see what I'm saying? But
we just talked about earlier, like burying stuff, it comes out later on. And we've seen stress and stuff like that can flip somebody's whole mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like we see with Kanye, you know what I'm saying? The stress and the loss and the grief warped his mind and he became a much more erratic person.
So I want to talk about Keyshia though. How do you think that must have been really hard on her?
Extremely. Like him going to jail was already hard, I'm sure. Extremely hard, yeah, because he comes home and it's like she probably saw the signs, but she probably didn't realize how bad it really could get until, you know, these recent years where she's like, oh, you have an actual problem. Like, we gotta do something about this. That'd be tough, having your husband not want to speak to you or not be somebody you recognize anymore. You know what I'm saying? Even like when Kim K was talking about the Kanye thing, that's probably the first time I ever felt sympathy for Kim Kardashian in my life. Because it seems like she really loves him. She was genuinely like, you know, lost on how to help him in this situation. Which is crazy because all the money they got, but you can't help somebody who don't want to help. You know what I mean?
You really can't, man.
So I think that's what that boils down to. So shout out to Gucci Mane for wanting to help, first of all.
Yeah. And like you say, you brought up Kanye and Kim. You know, I really do love Kanye, and you know, I make a lot of jokes about him and stuff like that. But he really is going through like a mental problem, you know, and
like several.
several, not just one, several, and I understand that's really hard, and it was really hard for Kim, and they unfortunately they weren't able to make it work, but you got on the opposite end Gucci and Keyshia that are making it work, and do you think it's because of the severity of like Kanye's mental illness, or was it more the willingness just of Keyshia be able to put up with it, like not put up with it, but be able to endure it?
It's probably both. It's probably both. I think Kanye's personality is not Gucci's personality at all. Yeah. I think the Gucci man who came home from jail was a lot more like open to different things, probably a lot more open to listening and not just feeling like, I'm that nigga, I'm the X, Y, and Z. Like, Kanye West, I think his ego and narcissism is too strong, you know what I'm saying, in a way. And I also think Keyshia just more equipped to help and more wanting to do it. I think Kim K kind of wanted to, but gave up probably too soon. In a way. Yeah. Which, I mean, I can't blame her for it because not everybody's built for that. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So, my question is modern love about independence or interdependence?
I think you need independence in your relationship, time apart to keep it, cool and people will stay happy and won't be overwhelmed or smothered. But I think it's also interdependence. Like, it's a team. That's when you're married, you're a team. You both have the same name for a reason. You're on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it takes like we always say, it takes a village, it takes a family, it takes all this stuff, community. You're a team. You know what I'm saying? You got to build together. You got to go through stuff together. Sickness and health, right? Mm-hmm. Sickness like he had dealt with, and health. So yeah, rich or poor.
I think that the only way for a relationship or marriage to work, you have to have dependence on each other. No, like dependence. You have to have dependency on each other.
Yeah, I can say that. Yeah. I can see that. She definitely depends on him for her lifestyle and financially, and his provider. He depends on her for keeping him grounded and keeping him mentally sane and relieve his stress when he has it and helping him stay, on track.
So, but that goes against, the whole narrative of, black men and black women being.
That's not real life.
Being independent.
That's not real life. All that. The couples debates you see online are not real. I'm telling y'all, like the majority of black people are married to somebody else black. The majority of black marriages are pretty good, actually. They last a long time. The majority of black people are with somebody black and they're happy. Like, only online when you have these people who have been hurt by somebody else and they get a microphone and they act a fool, men and women, and then the narrative grows from there. But it's like, if you go outside and ask somebody, a real person in real life, they're gonna give you a normal answer. I love my wife. I love my husband. Yeah, we work together. Some days it's me, some days it's her, but we get it done. Some days I clean up, some days she clean up. It's shit like that, like little shit. Some days she pay for the date, I pay for the date. You know what I'm saying? It's simple stuff, bro. Yeah. But people do not realize that. Most people live 50-50, brother. Like that. Come on now, like. And even if you pay all the bills and your wife don't, her maintaining the household is 50% of her duties. Your 50% is paying the bills. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I thought we were all supposed to be independent from each other, and
No, humans are meant to be together. They're social creatures for a reason. Yeah. Monkeys, I don't see chimpanzees going out solo, nigga. Never.
So, my question is that, or I guess our final thought is, love isn't control, it's collaboration. Absolutely. Basically what I was getting at with the question of, independence versus dependency. They keep pushing this narrative that, you got to be strong, independent, don't need anybody for anything, which are all good qualities.
Listen, nobody going to save you. We know that. But if you enter into something with somebody else, a relationship, a marriage, y'all have to depend on each other for your shortcomings and their shortcomings. Like, it's like a puzzle that fits together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The light.